Hello and welcome to AHS Countdown. I'm your host, Max Mesman, joined by my co-hosts, Cal Floyd, Fabiola Sanchez, and Taylor Gottney. And now, with this being the first AHS Countdown of the year, it is very fitting that this game between Auburn and Ramsay is actually the first time that these two teams have ever played in a football game before. But before we get into all of that, here's some words from the homecoming court and how excited they are to be representing Auburn High School.
I think that it's a really big honor, especially being here at Auburn High School. Like, it's more like being in like a family, and it's also really cool to get meet other girls, especially the other girls on homecoming court, because they're all really sweet and nice. And yeah, to be homecoming queen would be such an amazing experience, and just I think that it's especially important as a Black woman. I get to be an influence and representation for other younger Black girls at the high school and even in their younger ages. So I think it would be really cool to be homecoming queen because of that. I hope to gain some new friendships with the other girls. I think it's really awesome to all be here together. It's also really cool to be able to see what homecoming is like from another perspective other than just going and experiencing the different activities of the week. Being a member of AHS is more like being in a family. You always have someone to go to. I've always had an adult that I feel comfortable with, and it's always really amazing just to be here. So I'm vice president of Diversity Council, and I'm a CAB member of ACE, and both of those clubs we work to make a more diverse and inclusive high school, especially with Diversity Council. We try really hard to make sure that everyone feels equal and represented. And this benefits me because I'm able to talk one-on-one with other students at the high school and see how they experience it here. I'm also able to speak on their behalf when they feel they haven't been put equal or they're facing adversity. I think my ideal homecoming would be something that has other cultures involved. This year for ACE, we're hosting the HBCU Expo, and you're gonna be able to come and look at how homecoming is at Black colleges and universities, and I think that's a really good opportunity. And I just think that homecoming can be something inclusive for everyone, and where everyone can come and have fun and not feel like they're isolated. I would encourage everyone to be their best and genuine selves. We all come from different backgrounds and homes and have different experiences. So I think it's important to be understanding and just have everyone feel like they can always be their true selves. My biggest accomplishment would probably be becoming an Auburn High School ambassador. Being an ambassador gives me a lot of experiences within the community, and I get to meet a lot of different people, not just at Auburn High School, but at Auburn City Schools as well. And I get the opportunity to interact with other members and peers at the high school as well. I want to spread that being considerate and compassionate for others is so important, and you just never know what someone's going through, and that it's really important to just be kind, and that can be really impactful in someone's life.
It is such an honor to be a part of homecoming court and just to be viewed as someone, just to be with such a great group of girls. It's such a blessing, so yeah. It would just be the icing on the cake. I think it's already such an honor to be on the court, and so just to be able, all the girls are so deserving, but just to be able to be the queen would be amazing. I hope to gain a new appreciation for just the people and the relationships that I've built over the years of being in high school, and just to enjoy and make memories and have fun. It is truly a blessing to be a part of Auburn High School and just Auburn City Schools in general. I think we take it for granted sometimes how great our administration and faculty, teachers, and everybody are. I'm a part of FCCLA and a recent new member of Key Club, and specifically in FCCLA, I help serve with Tiger Mochas, and it has been such a joy to be able to help People's Fridays and bring light into the school. I think first off, getting a dub with the Ramsay game would be awesome to start it off, and then also just creating a safe and fun environment at homecoming so that we can make lifelong memories and have things to look back on. I think the biggest thing to stay motivated is to appreciate the people that are around you and be intentional with those around you. Never forgetting to tell someone how much you love them and care about them, and being kind. I think my biggest accomplishment is being a part of the athletic side of Auburn High School. So being a sophomore, I got bumped up to varsity volleyball, and it's been an honor to be able to play all 3 years and to have so much fun making memories. So I think the biggest message I want to send is to live a D1 life. We have lost an amazing person this summer, but he left an amazing legacy. So being able to live intentional, live with laughter, and just being excellent in everything that you do.
It means so much to be on homecoming court. I'm so grateful for this experience and honor. To be homecoming queen would be such a great honor, but I think all the girls on court are very deserving, and yeah. I hope to gain great leadership skills and fun memories with all the girls on court. Being a student at Auburn High School is such a blessing. We have great administration, teachers, and staff, and so many opportunities available to us. I'm on the dream team at my church, where I lead and serve kids with special needs, and I think it helps me be a positive leader and role model. My ideal homecoming is a week full of fun memories with my classmates and a dance where everyone is together having fun. I would keep the Auburn High School community motivated by encouraging everyone around me and staying positive always. I would say that my biggest accomplishment at Auburn High School is gaining so many relationships and making many friends. I want to tell everyone that you are loved, and that to stay positive even if things aren't going your way.
To be a part of homecoming court, it's a big honor to know that my fellow classmates nominated me and voted for me, and it's just really exciting to get to do this my senior year. Well, to be homecoming queen, it would be another big honor, but I think every single girl on homecoming court is so deserving and truly represents what homecoming queen should be. So it would be fun and exciting, but I think we're all super deserving for it. I hope to gain just good friendships and new memories. I'm really excited to do all the activities and meet all the younger girls and get to know them in a better way. I'm very proud to be a member of Auburn. I think it's seriously the best school. I've loved every single year at Auburn City Schools, and it's definitely made me the person I am today, and it just makes me proud to know that I get to go here and just be a part of the school. Two of my organizations are FCCLA and Key Club, and both of those are really community service heavy, and I think that equips me to just have a servant heart and give back to the community that's given so much to me. So when I think of homecoming, I think just the best memories. When I look back on the past two homecomings, it's seriously some of the best memories of high school, and an ideal homecoming would just for everyone to be included and to make memories, have fun. From when you start getting ready for homecoming, the themes, just everything, I just hope it's fun. To keep the AHS campus motivated, I would say just to remember for everyone to remember how grateful we are to go here. I think, like I said earlier, just give back to the community that's given so much to us. I think that's really important. My biggest accomplishment during my time at Auburn is probably being on the All-Star soccer team. I've played soccer since I was a kid and never thought I would even be nominated for an All-Star spot, so being on the team this summer was really special. If I had to send a message to the AHS student body, it'd probably be a couple things. One, just comparison is the thief of joy. Be yourself, and your true friends will love you for who you are. And my second thing is live like Dylan. Just live every single day just like it's your last. Just be generous, be selfless, be intentional, be kind. Your words matter. People remember how you made them feel, and yeah, live like Dylan.
I mean, it's truly an honor that people thought of me to vote. I just feel so blessed, and that's pretty much it. It would be super cool, but I think all the girls are deserving, and I can't wait to see the homecoming queen shine. I really just hope to gain friendships and a cool experience. You know, practicing standing in front of people is always scary, but fun. Being a member of AHS is genuinely so fun. It's like you're a part of this little family, and their programs are so cool, and they just have so many options that they didn't have at my prior school. So I'm just so blessed to be an AHS student. So I help an organization called the Compassionate Community. I help lead it, and basically every month we make food boxes to distribute to 40 families. It really helps me just help share my blessings with other people and also do a little part in the community. My ideal homecoming is a dance where everybody can feel accepted no matter what they're wearing, what they look like, who they are. I just want everybody to feel loved and appreciated. Oh, I would be the biggest cheerleader. I will go up to them, just shout out compliments, and just encourage people to do whatever their heart desires, and just keep them always in my prayers and thoughts. So my biggest accomplishment would probably be last year I was voted second in the state for a dramatic monologue, and that to me was just such a beautiful opportunity because I got to experience so many different types of actors, and I just loved learning. I just want to say keep going, be kind, always do the best you can do, and I promise everything will be okay. Thank you.
It's an honor to represent my class as homecoming corps, and I am very appreciative of this opportunity. I hope to gain confidence and leadership skills through this experience. It means a lot. I gain a lot of support and help from my teachers, and I've never felt so connected to my friends and teachers, and it's really easy to approach people at this high school. I am an Auburn High School ambassador, and I play for the Auburn varsity tennis team, and I'm involved in HOSA Club and Key Club, and all these help me develop skills that I cannot just gain from taking classes. I just want everyone to have fun and stay safe. I would give daily compliments and shout outs to help encourage them throughout the day. Getting a lot of help from my teachers and being connected to them and making a lot of friends at this high school, and yeah. Never give up and chase your dreams because you have so much to look forward to after high school. Yeah.
It's honestly very important to me because my classmates actually voted me to be on the homecoming court, and that feels really special. Some new friends and some fun stories to tell. Honestly, it's awesome to be a member of AHS because, in my opinion, we're the best school in Alabama. Okay, so I'm the stage manager for Auburn Area Community Theater, and it teaches you a lot of communication skills, leadership skills. I'm the secretary of student council, and that also teaches you leadership skills, and that is truly an honor to be the secretary. I'm in diversity council. I am in French club, and it's a really great experience to be in all of these clubs. Just a really fun night for our student body to forget about their schoolwork for a second and just chill. Honestly, go to school events. Auburn High School provides us with so many events to go to, and I feel like not enough people utilize that, and it's a great experience. Being the student council secretary. Keep slaying.
It is honestly such a huge honor, and it makes me really happy to know that my junior class sees me as someone worthy enough to represent them, considering there are so many other great girls that also deserve this opportunity. This is honestly an opportunity that I may never get again, so I really just want to enjoy it and gain new friends in the process. Coming from a private school of about 60 kids in one grade, it was a really big transition, but the classes, clubs, organizations that are offered at a 7A school are just amazing, and I've gained so many long-lasting friendships, all because of AHS. I'm involved in several clubs at AHS that really revolve around just serving in the community, and I'm also extremely involved in my youth ministry at Auburn Community Church, where I just get to be a light to others. My ideal homecoming for today's student body would just be for everyone to have a great time, make sure everyone's involved, but also be safe. I would say to surround yourself with positive people that are going to encourage you and build you up, especially during stressful times. My biggest accomplishment would either be being a part of the varsity girls tennis team and winning state 2 years ago individually and as a team, or singing at the Grand Ole Opry at Nationals for show choir in Nashville. High school is a very important part of your life, so make memories and enjoy it, but remember that it is not everything, and there is still so much more around the corner to look forward to.
It is an absolute honor to be chosen as one of the representatives for the junior homecoming court. I'm extremely thankful that the junior class and the rest of the school thought of me to represent. I hope I gain more leadership skills and communication skills, because the fact that the school was able to choose me as one of the representatives, it means a lot, and this will be able to give me more of a feel on how my life will be once I graduate high school. Auburn High School is an amazing school to be a part of. I'm extremely thankful and fortunate to be able to learn here. I'm a part of Auburn Varsity Singers Show Choir. This show choir experience gives me a confidence that I'm able to give out through singing and dancing. I'm also a part of Auburn HOSA, Trium Music Honor Society, and FCCLA. These clubs give me an opportunity to express myself through the things that I love doing. I hope that homecoming this year is just a way that you can have so much fun at the school and be able to experience this type of fun and be with your friends and remember this for the rest of your life. I think it's extremely important for the community to be able to have a positive environment, and a smile or a wave or even a simple hello can mean a lot to someone that you may not even think that it can mean a big deal. Last year, around March, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel to Nashville with the show choir group, and I was able to perform at the Grand Ole Opry. The message that I would like to send to the Auburn High School body or student body is it's not that hard to be kind, and a simple smile can go a long way.
Well, to me, to be a part of homecoming court means that I get to represent my grade, and it means that I get to, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I get to represent my grade, and I get to be a part of a group of girls that are leaders. I want to gain leadership skills and learning to work with the team. I also would like to gain working with other girls. Being a member of Auburn High School means that I get to come to school every day with a good learning environment and others around me that want to learn. My organizations are Color Guard and ACE. ACE helps me because it gives me a place to feel comfortable around people that look like me. And Color Guard also gives me a place to feel comfortable because it's just a group of girls and it's like a team environment. My ideal homecoming would be to have fun and just to make sure everyone is safe, and just make sure everyone has a good time. I will keep everyone motivated by giving affirmations and just making sure that everyone feels safe and comfortable wherever they are in the school. My biggest accomplishment during my time at Auburn High School would be joining ACE Club and making the Color Guard team. Like I said, ACE Club gives an open space for Black students to kind of express themselves and learn more about their culture. And Color Guard is a space for a team environment and people to motivate you. The message I want to send to the Auburn High student body is thank you for choosing me to represent your junior homecoming court, and thank you for supporting me.
It's a huge honor to be on homecoming court and to know that my friends believe that I embody what a homecoming court representative should be. I hope to gain friends from other court representatives just to build strong relationships in order just to lead throughout the school. Being a member of Auburn High School means to be involved in the many sports, extracurriculars, and opportunities that we have here. I'm a member of the AHS softball team, as well as many other clubs around the school, and I hope to benefit just leading through the community and just serving whoever I can. My ideal homecoming is just to have a lot of fun, to be able to hang out with your friends and just enjoy yourself. I would just keep going with as many clubs and opportunities as we have right now, just so people can get involved where they want to be and do what they want to do. Being able just to join all these extracurriculars and just to get involved around the school in order to lead and serve and to just meet new people. The message I would like to send to the Auburn High School student body is just to live in the now. You only have high school once in your lifetime, so get around a group of people that are going to help you be the best person you can be.
It's a really great honor, and it's a chance to represent my school and the amazing people in it. I just want a fun high school experience and to show school spirit. It means embracing all that my teachers have taught me throughout the years, so being respectful, having honor, academic honesty, and working hard. I'm in debate, key club, and French club, and it helps me gain leadership and confidence and helps me grow closer with my community. Just a really fun and relaxing atmosphere that everyone can have a great time in and have a good memory. Just get involved and do whatever makes you happy, get in the clubs that you're interested in, and just have fun with it. I haven't been here for a very long time, but probably making homecoming court. Just live in the present and have fun.
Being a part of the homecoming court is such an honor, not only to be chosen as a representative, but just to be thought of as someone who makes a positive impact here at Auburn High School. I hope to gain leadership skills, as well as build the relationships with those that have also been chosen. Being a member here at Auburn High School is such a privilege. It's a wonderful community with very many wonderful things to offer. I'm involved in student council, many other clubs outside of school, and these will just help improve my leadership skills. My ideal homecoming for the student body would not only be a dance, but a time where students can come together and build relationships that will last them possibly a lifetime. I will help keep the community motivated by staying involved and being a light and a positive impact to the other students. My biggest accomplishment so far has been making student council. I'm excited to see where that takes me. A message that I would send to y'all would be just to be a light to those around you. A simple smile can go a long way.
It means a lot to me to be a part of homecoming court. It also means that my peers value me and they feel I will be a good representative for homecoming court. I hope to gain respect from my peers by displaying leadership qualities to be my best self. Leading by example and learning the value of collective effort in life. An organization I'm a part of is ACE. It'll benefit me because I'm dedicated to displaying diversity and openness. A fun and safe night for everyone. By encouraging student self-reflection. Being chosen by the student body to be a part of homecoming court. Nothing is impossible if you strive hard enough for it.
To be part of homecoming court, it is an exciting opportunity to represent the sophomore class, and I am excited to have this opportunity. To gain from this experience, I hope that I will gain more confidence to meet new people at this school. To be a member of Auburn High School, it means to work hard in everything that you do. My organizations is that I have been part of the band program for 4 years now, and I have also joined Key Club, which I'm excited to do to serve my community. For today's student body, I hope that everyone has a fun and safe time with their friends. To motivate my peers, I would motivate them to join clubs that serve our community. My biggest accomplishment at Auburn High School is that I have been nominated for the homecoming court. Your identity is not based on your performance, but by the love of Jesus Christ.
Welcome back. And now first we're going to go over this opponent for the Auburn Tigers, Ramsay. Now, while this team is a 5A school, they are currently number 1 in their region and number 3 in 5A football. So tell me, what do y'all think are some factors that could spell trouble for the Auburn Tigers against this Ramsay team?
I think at least defense-wise, like Ramsay's record this season shows that they've scored like twice as many points as their opponents on average, and I really don't think that should be taken lightly by the Auburn team.
Ramsay has had a lead of 20 points, except the one that they've lost to this season, which I think could change this Friday.
You look at Ramsay's past 3 matchups, they've won all 3 of those games. And in the last game, they beat Fairfield by 48-14, which Fairfield is 0-5 in last in their division, but if you look at the stats, their quarterback threw for 300 yards and had a quarterback rating of 142, so I don't think that should be taken lightly by Auburn.
Yeah, and with all that being said, they're still coming to face the number 1 team in 7A football in your Auburn Tigers, and beating Auburn will be no easy feat whatsoever. Auburn, of course, won their first ever game as the number 1 team in 7A football against Lee Montgomery, absolutely throttling them 58-7 at the Crampton Bowl. Now, what do y'all think are some of the biggest factors to Auburn being undefeated so far this season and number 1 in 7A football?
A big thing in Auburn, especially in comparison to Ramsay, again, going back to the point statistics, is that Auburn has scored on average 4 times as many points as our opponents. That, coupled with the fact that we have not lost a game yet, I think is going to spell trouble for Ramsay.
I think this season for Auburn, we've been doing really good with offense, so that's not something we should worry too much about.
Yeah, if you look at Auburn's past matchups, I mean, we're 5-0. We've only against Hoover and Enterprise we struggled a little bit, but we just get off to a hot start in the first quarter and then just let off. But last game, we absolutely throttled Lee, and so I think we're going to have a lot of momentum going into this game.
Yes, and while this is an out-of-region matchup, this game is really at the halfway point of the season, and it's also right before the bulk of Auburn's in-region play, including their big matchup against in-state rival Opelika next week. And now, what do y'all think are some things that before going into their regional play that Auburn can improve on or, touch up some mistakes in this game?
Once again, from the defense, I think the thing we need to improve on most is more pressure and more overall coverage, so we don't have those little slip-throughs. We need more interceptions, turnovers, stuff like that.
So I think this season, again, we've been doing really good with offense. We've had Clyde Pittman and Davis Harson, both really good, helping us, so yeah.
One way we've been exposed in past matchups, though, is that we give up a lot of big plays. And if you look at Ramsay, all of their games, they've had a play of about 50 yards plus. In their last game, they had an 83-yard touchdown. So I just think we got to watch out for that and try to just not give up those big plays.
And with that, we move into our keys of the game. Now, I think that Auburn will walk away with a victory in this matchup against Ramsay by limiting turnovers on offense, but also causing some turnovers on defense. Now, what do y'all think are some keys to the game as to how Auburn can walk away with this victory?
You see, a pattern that I've noticed in a lot of Auburn, especially home games, is that we'll go into the second half with a substantial lead, but because of that substantial lead, we'll usually let at least 1 or 2 touchdowns slip through in the second half. So I think we need to make sure our defense and our playing is just up at peak the entire time and not let those types of things happen.
As we've seen, this Ramsay team has been keeping up the score, so we need to keep up with that.
If you look in the past matchups, just like Cal said, we come out hot, we have the momentum, we scored 20-something points in every first half. And then we just kind of get sloppy and we're like, oh, we've already won this game. But we need to keep pounding the ball on the inside, the run game. And we just need to keep playing good football and just overall just keep going in the second half.
And now we move into our player profiles, where we will each highlight one player in tonight's matchup, one on offense, one on defense, and one on special teams. Now, who do y'all got as y'all's player profiles tonight against Ramsay?
For me, it's got to be number 25, Clark Cleveland. He's a senior. He plays linebacker. So far this season, he's been pretty good at pressure on the quarterback, and I think that'll be pretty crucial in this game.
For offense, I have Davion Williams, number 5. He's a senior running back. He's been averaging over 100 yards a game, and he'll be really crucial for this game.
As a special teams player, I have number 35, Will Best. He's a senior kicker. And after winning the job a few weeks ago, he's just been near perfect on all of his kicks. His extra points are always super accurate. And I think he'll be really crucial for some late field goals.
And now we move into the Friday night lineup where we each pick a team that we think is going to win from tonight's biggest games all across the state. And first we start off with 3-2 Daphne going away to Spanish Fort, who is currently 2-3. Who do y'all got winning that game?
I do think it's going to be pretty close. They have very similar records, but I think it's got to be Daphne.
I want to say Spanish Fort. I think they've been doing pretty good this season, so.
I think Daphne is going to go into Spanish Fort and get a big win. I think it's not going to be close.
Yeah, I think Daphne is going to win as well. Currently, right, like Cal said, their records are very close, but I feel like Daphne just has the upper edge. Their offense is a little bit better, and I think they'll run up the score on Spanish Fort. Now, moving into our next game, we got Smith Station, who is an in-region rival, obviously, of Auburn. They are currently 1-4, and they're going away to Ben Russell, who is currently 3-1. Who do y'all got winning between Smith Station and Benjamin Russell?
Personally, it's Smith Station because that's the one I've seen the most of.
I'm going to say Benjamin Russell.
I got to give it to Benjamin Russell. Smith Station is just off. There's something off this year.
Yeah.
So Benjamin Russell.
And next we got a big one down in Dothan High. It is between Baker, who is currently 2-3, going to Dothan, who is now 4-1, and their only loss is a big one, but it was against Auburn. Who do y'all got winning between Dothan and Baker?
It's got to be Dothan. They've only lost so far to the best, and especially it's going to be on their home turf, so I think it's an easy win.
I also have to say Dothan.
I'm going to have to, yes, Dothan. They're just way too good.
Dang, a sweep across the board. I'm going to have to say Dothan as well. Also, I forgot to say, I do think Benjamin Russell is going to beat Smith Station. Once again, they're not really great. Smith Station isn't, and so I think Benjamin Russell gets an easy win. As well as Dothan. Dothan's been a real surprise this year because obviously they had that huge loss where they allowed 40 points for Auburn while they scored just 7. I feel like Dothan is going to get the victory over Baker, and I don't think it's going to be close. And now we got Hoover versus Mountain Brook. Now Hoover going to Mountain Brook. Obviously, they're 4-1. Their only loss being to Auburn in a close one in the season opener between the two teams. And they're going over to 6A powerhouse Mountain Brook, who is currently 5-0. Now this will be the battle of the Birmingham schools. Obviously, both teams from Birmingham. Who do y'all got in this battle between the schools from Birmingham?
For me, it's still got to be Mountain Brook. I mean, undefeated and on home turf. I mean, recognized as real. Like, they got to do this.
I'm going to go with Hoover.
I think it's going to be a big game, but I think Mountain Brook's going to pull it out.
Okay, well, I think Hoover's going to win. Actually, I think Hoover's going to win. Very, very, very close game. Both these teams obviously are some of the best teams in their current regions, in their current state divisions. You know, these are two of the best teams in the state. And I think Hoover will go in and get the win. Obviously, they lost to Auburn, but I feel like that was the season opener. Doesn't really reveal much about both teams. So, yeah, I got Hoover winning it very, very close. And now before we get into our main matchup tonight between the Ramsay Rams and Auburn Tigers, we got a huge one down in Central, down in Phoenix City, between IMG Academy, a national powerhouse. You might remember Auburn played them last year and ended up losing. It was pretty close the entire game, but Auburn was not able to come out with the victory. IMG Academy, who is currently 4-1, so they've already lost. They are going to the Central Red Devils, and who are currently also 4-1. So who do y'all think are going to win this major blockbuster matchup?
I still think it's got to be IMG. I mean, even with that one loss, they still are a powerhouse, and they're going to give Central a really hard time.
I'm going to go with IMG as well.
I think it's going to be a really close game, but I think the Red Devils are going to pull it out. It's going to be huge. Everyone in Phoenix City is going to be at that stadium. I think Phoenix City will burn.
Yeah, like you said, everybody's going to be there, including ESPNU. One of the main ESPN channels is going to be at that game. I think it is a huge game. You saying Central winning is crazy because, you know, Central currently is much lower than IMG is on national rankings. I'm going to go with IMG. I got to go with IMG. I want to say Central because that would just be awesome, but I'm going to go realistically. I'm going to go IMG. They are the national powerhouse. They're a magnet school for some of the best football players in America. I'm going to go IMG. I think it will be very close, though. I think it will be very close. And now we move into our main matchup, which is between the Ramsay Rams and your Auburn Tigers. Now, this is the homecoming game, so there are probably going to be a lot of people there. It's a big game, out-of-conference game. Who do y'all got winning between Ramsay and Auburn?
I think especially after everything we've talked about so far, it's got to be Auburn.
It has to. I have Auburn for sure.
I think Auburn too has too much firepower for Ramsay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Auburn.
Yeah, and while Ramsay is, like I said, a 5A powerhouse, and as we've discussed, they are a pretty decent team. They've had a pretty decent season, but I think Auburn is just more of a power than them. I think Auburn will win this game. I don't think it will be super close. I think it might be close. Don't be surprised if somehow Auburn might be losing at halftime, but I think Auburn will pull out the victory, and it won't be that close. And that's going to do it for AHS Countdown today. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Be sure to stick around, though, because coming right after this is your starting lineups and then kickoff for tonight's game between Ramsay and Auburn. But from me and the rest of the crew at AHS Countdown, we all hope you enjoyed tonight's game and enjoy your homecoming weekend.